Now then all, we're back out.
Come on all.
Boys are back in town. We're wild camping today, although it has literally just chucked it down, hailstone, wind.
Came from nowhere, it was super bright and then absolutely hammered it down.
Yeah, so what we're going to try and do is find a spot quick. So I don't know how much footage we'll get of that, but we're going to chuck our tarps up before it rains again. It is due to rain in an hour or two.
Yep.
You can see now, look, beautiful sun.
Weird.
But it came from nowhere. Spin you. We're back home in a bit. So the ground is like this. Now this is the nicest of what we've seen so far. We're planning today to hammock camp. Now I know we didn't have great success with it last time, and we haven't learned from our lessons this time because I haven't got an under blanket yet either. But it's probably going to be nicer than sleeping on this wet floor, and it means we get out, we have a camp, we have a cook up, and sort of nonsense as usual.
And it's starting to rain again.
Just
started feeling it. We
So,
stop a sec, hang on.
Can hear it.
I didn't know if it was going to be one of them like instant fucking downpours, because that's what we've been getting, like slight spitting and then just absolute torrential.
I think you guys will probably be able to hear this on the mic. Hopefully you can.
I can hear it in all the trees, but...
Sorry, just turn you around, just got distracted. I looked to the left tree here, it's all rotten down below. But what I noticed, because you know I love my wildlife photography, is all those woodpecker holes. Look at that. Guess where Taylor's going to be coming for his next video? Woodpecker hunting again. So we haven't filmed the hike then, guys. It was a bit pointless really, it was pissing it down. But we're just looking for somewhere to camp. So there's a park in these woods and we're just going past people now. So we're going to be a little bit discreet about that. Or try to be. Just hoping there's a dry bit of ground that's not piss wet through.
Yeah.
Well, hence the hammock. How crazy is that, guys? So if you've just seen the last clip, it was absolutely siling it down, and then 30 seconds later, blue skies, birds whistling, and that miserable git almost cracked a smile. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it is.
There it is.
It's nearly my birthday.
Yeah, he is nearly his birthday. And he's not owed one, he ain't on a promise. Not from me anyway, not tonight.
I just meant like a...
I know what you meant.
Fucking bit of happiness.
I know what you meant. You sick son of a gun. We've pretty much found our spot, guys. We're going to be camping just a little bit further in here. There's people walking today, but if I'm honest, we don't care because we're wild camping. We ain't stealth camping. We expect to be stumbled across.
Yeah.
It's one of those where we this is a bit of a busier woodland for dog walkers and stuff, and we'll stay off the main paths. But you know, we want to do a wild camp. We haven't been out for ages. We're not harming anyone. And actually, on this site, surprisingly, unlike others, there is no sign saying no camping. There's a sign saying no littering, no dog fouling,
no barbecues.
No barbecues, yeah, no barbecues. But not no camping and not no campfires. So this is a place we've camped before. You've seen this in one of our videos when we hammock camped, or just a little bit away from this actually. But yeah, nearly at the spot. We'll bring you back.
Everything is pretty wet, but we're finding a path. Weirdly though, we was just saying, we decided we was going to do this like a while back, a few days ago. That we was like, right, yeah, blah blah blah, gonna get out, just get some camping in. But between us both, literally, there's been that many little things today that's been telling us not to come at all. I mean, I'm not going to go into mad details, alright, but it was just every little thing. I woke up, weather was pretty like, you know, nice, it looked like this. Then from nowhere, battered it down, hailstone, the lot. Fine, whatever, still going. Then one or two other things, like one after another, and it's just insane. But yeah, it's filming me while I'm filming me. Proper Inception moment, whatever. Yeah, I don't know, it's just my random thought while we're in the middle of the woods.
So spot found then, guys. We're a little bit off the path. There was a walkway, but I hadn't seen anybody here yet, so we're going to go from the trees to the trees to the trees.
Humboldt tree.
It's not a tree. And set some hammock. Although it's sunny, we're going to ban the tarps up first just because it keeps absolutely siling it down. Yeah, and then we'll have a cook up because I'm starving and I ain't ready far off for bed, to be honest with you. I'm knackered. It's been a long day, it's been a wet day. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, set the tarps up and we'll bring it back as we're doing it. The spot Sad's going to set up just to the side of me in a minute. And we're just clearing the ground a little bit. It's just a little over there. So I'm going to go from the tree to the left to this tree here. Yeah, I'm going to time lapse this so you don't have to listen to my boring voice all the way through. Oh, maybe I don't. Let's see. Let's figure it out. We actually have a hook on this tree, which is weird. Not pre-planned or pre-set up, I promise. So as you all know, I tend to use sponges because I can't be bothered tying up stuff. It's almost too tall for me, really. And being little. So once you've got it set up, I tend to come back round and retighten that main line. Just so that your tarp is set up really taut. Okay. Now one thing I'm going to do is tie this hawthorn down. I don't want to cut it, I don't want to damage it. So we're just going to cinch it back for the evening. And then tomorrow, once we're done, we'll release it and there'll be no damage. And it's just going to protect the tarp, guys. So we're hanging the tarp over in a bit of an A-frame type fashion. And it's just really to make sure we don't damage that. I know you guys can't see it, and I do apologise, but I've done a quick release, not there, and just hold it back. Now I need to find my way back round. So as you can probably see then, let's clear this out. I can get my tarp in there without damaging it with the hawthorns. Then it's going to add over there, he's just talking to himself. He does that quite a lot. We're talking to a doctor about it, but they said there's nothing to do at this stage in his life. So now I'm going to play Disappearing Act, like Harry Potter with his magic invisible cloak. And yes, I did just reference Harry Potter ads. So you're going to pull it over till it's down the centre. Equal both sides, and what I'm going to do is tie it down at the back and have it open a little bit at the front. And you'll see what I'm going to do in a second. Your hammock. Dad was just saying he thought he forgot his hammock, guys. Wouldn't surprise me, really. It's one of those days today, unfortunately. But hey, we're out camping, so it's all going to get better very shortly. It couldn't get much worse, huh? You're setting yours up now. Sweet. Notice he puts me on the camera and he stands there in the distance, hiding away.
Nice. Smart.
Typical. So, yeah. Well, you've seen Bigfoot. Well, you haven't seen Bigfoot, but you've seen them. You know, that son of a gun's never been spotted in real life yet.
So, from that tree to that tree, having that one as a middle one, because you can just see Taylor's line that's going to go across there, over there. So that one tree is going to be the sort of middle anchor point, like a triangle if you like, and then the ground in the middle, the open ground, that's where we'll be having a cook up and everything. But it's been a long day. I mean, it's weird, it's quite bright now, but on and off all day it's just been hammering it down. I can hear him moaning, saying I'm talking to myself, which I probably am, and I'm not that bothered. Yeah. But anyway, right, I'm going to start setting up. I'm probably not going to set up and film me doing it because it ain't going to be pretty, so I'll probably come back to when it's done. But Taylor's pissing about there a lot. I'm sure there'll be, well, he is filming, so I'll probably cut his filming of setting up in. It'll be the same setup anyway, so it don't really matter. Right, so I've got me line in. I don't think that's tight enough, so I'm going to tighten that up. That'll be for me tarp. Jimmy really just can't be asked to set up. It's like, I know it's about to rain and I really should, but I'm not tired. It's like, do you know what, I'll just curl up under a tree. I really don't care right now. Anyway, back to it.
That's going to show us a bit of a hack. What's he showing us?
I don't know if it'll work, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Oh yeah, sweet. So instead of using, so Ad's doing there, Ad's got a plastic knot, I don't know if you see on the rope, on the main line there, a white rope. And we'll show you how to tie them at some point.
Yeah, so it moves, but it's a bitch to go back when you pull it that way.
When it's under tension, yeah.
So, but you can slide it any way you like as long as you use the knot. But instead of, normally we'd just use like a branch or some shit to stick in there. Today, got a load of these like cheap little clips.
Oh sweet. It's a little carabiner type clips, aren't they?
Yeah.
They say you get them quite cheap, can't you? You get them packs of like 10 for a quid or two.
Yeah, something like that. And then I'll do the same at the other end, pull it tight, and then that won't be going anywhere.
Nice. So it keeps your tarp under tension on your main line then?
Yeah, and it's easy to like quickly release and get the fuck out of here if I have to.
Yeah. Now to show you what I've done on mine, guys, I've done the same thing. So I use the Prassics, but I use these twigs, and you have to find a twig, and always you can see there, look, that line's all dirty and there's mud on it and it's wet, so it's a good idea. I might do that myself, Ad.
Nice. Not just hat rack, my friend.
No.
So that obviously is quite loose, whatever, but when you pull it by the knot, get your tension on it, so it's like that, and then let go under its own tension. It ain't going nowhere. So in winds, tree swaying and that, it's quite handy to have. Well, I hadn't quite finished setting up. Got the tarp almost up. Got like one corner to do. But then, as you can hear it, hailstorm hit us from nowhere again. So that'll be, at least it sounds good. The problem I've got is one corner keeps folding in. So, hang on, I'll show you. This corner. So I'm going to have to go out and tie it down in a minute, but it's fine, it'll be alright. At least I got the shit bag. Fuck's sake. So I nearly had my bag out. Hang on. Right, so now my bag's out of the hail. Oh well.
As you can see that, guys, but whoa. Shit. Made it in time then, guys. As you can hear, I don't know if you can hear me, it's absolutely silent down. Hailstone, rain. Ads is over there just setting up, he's got one corner left. But there's no better noise than that, is there? Just turn around.
Got a feeling that isn't going to hold. Although I'm guessing once my counterweight goes onto that tree into this way, I'll my fast will be bringing the tree back this way, and it might counter-right, it might right itself, or the tree might just completely turn into splinters and we end up in the mud. But either way, whatever. Still, well, I think it's just rain now. But
nice. Yeah, it's hailstone and rained and all sorts, guys, so I'm in my hammock, as you can see, laid side on, turn you around shit. Still got my boots on at the minute, but I've had some scran. I think Ad's just eaten as well. I can hear him over there talking, but it won't be long before we're signing off, guys. Long day, but an awesome one. You know, I don't want to sound miserable, because I tell you what, it's awesome to be back out. It's been far too long. Our schedules just hadn't met up, but you know, to be back out with your brother in the woods, having a moan and a natter and listening to pheasants, just puts the world to rights, doesn't it? All feels okay again. I know it probably sounds a bit soppy, but it has been far too long. So unless we get attacked during the night, or I don't know, woken up by a zombie deer like last time, you might not see much more filming tonight. What a noise, it's incredible, eh? Can't beat it.
Well, it's morning and we've still got ice. Sun's up super early, but absolutely gorgeous morning.
Morning, Dad.
Morning, dude. How'd you sleep?
Yeah, alright, it was freezing though.
Well, I was just saying, I've got ice on my tarp still.
I've put all my stuff away. I'm just laid on my. Oh, you there?
Yeah.
Put all my stuff away. I've been laid on my hammock for a little while and I must have fell back asleep. You packing up as your usual early self.
Yeah,
you should have been a postman, I'm telling you.
Yeah, mine's pretty much already good to go. Other than the tarp, like I say, it's well, I'm ready to disappear into the woods again, or out of the woods, however you want to look at it.
Yeah, but I definitely need an under blanket. I was freezing underneath. I had me. I said earlier to the guys, I had my softies on again last night. Those army softies, and just my normal jungle sleeping bag. And I wish two things I'm going to do. I'm going to get a spreader bar for in here.
Yeah.
Which I might use my hiking poles next time, and an under blanket. You had breakfast yet?
Yeah, I've had a coffee. I'm not bothered about eating.
I reckon I'm going to have some porridge and then we'll get up and off, shall we?
Yeah, cool.
Did you say, have I still got ice on mine? It was hailing a bit.
Actually, yeah, because yours has got camo pattern on it, I couldn't really see. But yeah, you have got some ice on it. It's soaked anyway, obviously, but...
I recorded later on last night, you know when it chucked it down and we were...
Yeah.
There was some, it was just all beaded across the edge. It was quite, it was quite thick, really.
Nice.
I've hung me, I don't know if you see over the end there, I had me sleeping bag, for some reason my tarp slid up and my hammock's got wet at the end of my bag, so I'm just drying out my mat. Not that it's helped because it's rained again.
So, as always, lessons were learned.
Yeah.
We never learn them, but there was lessons there somewhere.
Yeah, there's a lesson in life everywhere, isn't there?
Yeah. We'll
Nobody
probably
tells me when I learn.
Yeah. We'll probably sign off properly after we've packed up and all that shit. But for now, we're just gonna chill and see if we can get out of here before any more storms come in. Because I mean, the difference in the weather, insane.
Been up a while, dick. He wakes up dead early. In fact, I don't sleep well in the night and he gets up dead early, so it's a bit of a crap combination because by the time I'm ready to sleep, he's ready to go. Yeah, it rained in the night. I've been up and packed some bits away because so what I've done over there is I've put me sleep mat, my foam mat, I showed you it last night. I've hung it up to try and dry in this morning sun, but it ain't really warm yet. It's still quite chilly. It rained through the night. I think we've got some clips of it for you. Yeah, and it hailstoned, so we've had hail all over the tarps. But I tell you what, it's been good. It's been nice to get out. We had a cook up. We had a natter. We went to bed quite early, but we did have a bit of a natter and a bit of a right the world sort of conversation as we usually do. Yeah, and it's good. Look at that for early morning. I don't know what time it is. I think it can only be sort of, I don't know, 6, 7, 8. It can't be more than that. If adds up and not packed away yet, then it's still proper early. Yeah. So I think time to get some porridge, get a coffee. Yeah, and then off we go. And I'm gonna have to.
It's gonna be interesting. I walk over there and it is proper soggy.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard that, guys, but I'd just been a wander over the distance, and he said it's proper soggy. I have been up this morning, been to the toilet, and it was wet. So we'll see what it's like on the way out. What a night. I was cold. Got a bit damp and wet on my feet, although I did have my bivvy bag on, so although my sleeping bag won't wet, me hammock is and me foam mat that I was on. I do need an under blanket really, and I'm hoping for some spreader bars for this. But hey, I'm out the house. I'm not getting earache. Well, other than from ads. And we've got weather like this. Can't be bad. Alright guys, so somebody owes me an apology. Because the minute this bitch set up his hammock last night, it was off.
Alright, I didn't film, sorry.
We talked a little bit, but I heard him. It was dead funny. We set the hammocks up, it absolutely lashed it down, and he was like, yeah, I'm just gonna lay down here a minute and just wait for the raid to go. And then the next thing I know, I could hear him snoring away. So yeah, it was a good camp out. We did have a night. We see us eating some scran. We've had a coffee this morning. We're just waiting for the bloody tarps to dry in this rain. As you can see, they're all still a bit wet. But look how refreshing it looks, guys.
I had a good sleep.
I know, I could tell.
I didn't even feel the cold underneath it. I was fine.
A bit cold, but I was more, again, comfier, but more that spreader bar because it wraps you in.
Yeah, I quite like that though.
Yeah.
I end up pulling one half of it over me and just end up being like crashing like that.
He's a cuddler, guys. He likes to be cuddled at night. I don't like to be touched.
There's Taylor packing up.
Yep.
Figured I'd film.
Out the wet.
I was gonna say I'd figure I'd film him packing up, considering I already smashed mine out way before.
Stupid o'clock in the morning.
Still virtually dark when I end up doing it. Although not literally.
No. Looking forward to that coffee though, mate.
Oh yeah.
I enjoyed that food last night. Those Summit to Eat meals, they're not bad either. When we did the Viking Way, guys, the Summit gave us a load of meals.
Yeah, they're good of them.
Yeah, they're ever so good. And I think, part of the way through the walk, because we ran out of them, I had to get some more boots. Go check it out. I bought some more, and the ones I'm eating now are literally from then. They're stored forever.
Yeah, yeah. I think the last date I checked was like 2029 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, super good.
So they just store, and I brought the entire pack with me because I didn't know my green bag is me food. So I didn't know what I fancied. But as you'll see from last night, I really enjoyed their meals. And I know what, I said before they're expensive, but they're actually super lightweight.
Yeah.
Super lightweight. There's 4 or 5 different meals in there, including breakfast, and it weighs nothing at all. And at least you get a bit of an option on a wet, miserable afternoon when it's trucking down and hailing when it's supposed to be spring.
Definitely. Although, on that note, there's a video possibly coming up. About camping food and everything. How you can do it a lot cheaper. Same sort of principle, but that'll be out when it comes out. I'm not going to do the wood wool thing again, where it's like we say we're going to do it and we don't do it for ages.
All right. It came out, didn't it? It was out.
Yeah. Eventually, but yeah.
Yeah, eventually. It's been about a year, I think, guys. I was looking at that. Let us know what you think of the tarp tent setup. If you want more of those, let us know. We've got a couple of those already lined up. So we've done a few. Done a few today while we've been out. So hopefully, we'll stick them out in another video. We didn't want to make that about setups and how to. We just wanted to have a bit of a camp and a bit of a natter and a moan, really. Just get out and kickstart the year off right. So we have got some more tarp setups here. I think brilliant. We could have done with them last night, really, them bloody close ones.
Yeah, definitely.
You'll see some of the footage is from when we were at the Viking Way walk. So again, I keep shouting out, but if you haven't looked at that, have a little look. And instead of a Taylor's tarps, it's an Ad's tarps.
Yeah, that's it. And it was, we only did the one setup during the Viking Way, and it was the pyramid setup, which will be in another video coming up. Probably be the one after this, or maybe the one before. I don't know. At some point it'll be coming out. We've got the footage done, but there was storms. It was awesome. It was kind of perfect. We didn't need anything. You don't need trees for it. You don't need anything to set up. But I'll go through all that when it comes out, when we do it. Weirdly, we on the way out, we're still trying to get through all this mud. But yeah, on the way out of the bit that we was in, bumped into these like young uns, teens, kids, whatever. Seemed like cool lads, just out in the middle of nowhere. Enjoy your ramp, lads. It was building their own little ramps.
Reminds me what we used to do around here as kids, like that.
Yeah, it was kind of like a flashback.
Having messing around in the woods with your mate.
Yeah.
You know, causing no harm to anybody, but I'm sure there'll be people moaning and whinging.
Yeah, that's it. They're not roaming the streets, they're not causing any issues.
Building a little mountain bike ramp off a ditch, it looked pretty cool.
Yeah, it did.
If I want old and past it,
yeah, exactly.
the bike can come back.
Yeah.
You're probably the last to see me though.
Yeah, more than likely. But yeah, it's cool. Bumping into people. Said they was going to subscribe, so if you did, hello lads. Hopefully you haven't broke any bones like using your ramps. Anyway.